with both of them gone. That's why I was shocked cause it was ill. I'm watching, and she got that just intense, angry look on her face, and I'm like, oh shit, she finna burn Cersei. That's what I'm thinking. I wasn't even thinking she finna just burn the sea. I'm like, oh Cersei, you done. You know what I mean?
But see, you know what?
And then when she started...
I have to cut you off. Go ahead. You know what? I mean, we really focused in on that battle. You know, the battle of on the Red Keep. What was the official name for that?
Sure, I forgot. I say Carnage at King's Landing.
Oh man, I forgot the name of that episode. But you know, it was like the biggest build up for this season was the long night, the battle with the Night
White.
King.
Oh, that was...
How did you feel about that? That would have been episode 3. Yeah. How did you feel about that?
That shit was dope. That was the dopest episode
Of all the Game of Thrones battles.
Yeah.
Word?
Yeah, dude, that was like hour and 15 minutes and it was intense, and I was like on edge because especially when I just started feeling bad for him because it was just so overwhelming, especially after everything when it first started. Melisandre, that was sick. Her getting the fire going.
Okay.
Just to hold them back. So even at that point, you didn't kill the gang of them, and you didn't lost the gang of people, right? When I started feeling bad for him was when the freaking Night King, when Jon was charging at him and that motherfucker raised, and basically they looked around and all the cats they just killed, or the cats that got killed, got up. They like, what the feezy? Remember the Hound?
Man, I'm saying.
Remember him? He was like, man, what's the abuse, man? This is ridiculous, bruh.
You didn't think he was not gonna do that? That's how I was like, it's gonna be any moment now, yo.
I was like, so if Arya didn't do that, they was done, because eventually they was gonna get overtaken, and they all would have came to the conclusion, you know what, shit. You know, unless you just fleeing. You just
fleeing to where? How you getting out? See, you know, one prediction, or better, one thing I thought because they was really focused in on the Crips.
Yeah.
I was like, they gonna probably. I knew that Winterfell was gonna get overthrown. But just overran, and certain people was gonna be able to escape through the Crips. That was what I was thinking going into this season.
Right.
I flat down thought that Winterfell was gonna get overrun. That's what's gonna happen. Right. I thought the battle was gonna continue all the way down to King's Landing. That's what I thought was gonna happen.
Right.
This, you know, that battle with Cersei, that was probably the twist for me. It was like 2 battles.
That's for me too.
When they said 2 battles, I thought, okay, so Winterfell's gonna get overrun, and then the battle's gonna go down to King's Landing,
right?
And that's gonna be the standoff. I didn't think that Cersei's really the big villain of the season, and that was one of my biggest turnoffs because you talking about build-ups. Dude, the first scene of Game of Thrones Season 1, Episode 1, the pilot, is the Walkers. And they left you hanging because it was like, who are these dudes?
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't see a Walker in every episode or every other episode. Yeah. You might catch a Walker sighting once a season, maybe 2.
You didn't see him for I think that's the only time you saw him in the first season.
Exactly.
You didn't
see him again till like season 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, that's like, and each season is 10, so that's like 30 episodes till you see these dudes again. And then they doing some more mysterious shit. You're like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, that kind of shocked
Dude, that build up all the way to season, this is what I was waiting for. This is what, I'm like, oh, you know, the last time we seen the Night King, before, you know, he blew, you know, a hole through the wall. Man, before that, they was in a frozen tundra fighting Jon.
Yeah.
Before that, my favorite was what was it called?
Oh, that's that dock spot.
Yeah, what was the name of that spot?
That was sick.
Something Hall or
that was
man. That right there made
intense.
I was already invested, but that right there had me invested into now the battles. That's a funny thing because what got me into Game of Thrones was the whole politics.
Yeah.
Remember when I was telling like, dude, this show, man, that politics is sick.
And yeah, it came in because like Cersei was on some scumbag stuff.
Man.
She just left it all on them.
But then it swayed your attention away from that to now like this magic that's entered the world in a sense. Now it's more you know, the Hobbit and all that, you know, what have you, all that stuff, Dungeons and Dragons in a sense. So I'm like, okay, this battle's coming up with this dude, the Night King. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I can't think of the name of that dock area. But just the look, you know what I'm saying, and him raising the dead for the first time, you see like, oh, that's how he's doing it. Oh, so come at me, bro.
Right.
This is me. This is what I'm doing. And it's like, oh, man, John got to handle that. He's going to eventually have to handle that situation. Season 8 was promising that's when you're going to see John handle that situation. Either he's going to handle it or be handled.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's where I thought John might die.
I was shocked. When Arya when she stuck him and he shattered, I mean, you talking about the shock. I was like, one of those, like, what? I was like, oh.
No, it was like, okay, I see.
Oh, wow.
I see what y'all doing. All right. So then, like I said, but to me, it was like, dang, we only get one episode? One episode?
Yeah.
We didn't even get to see the Night King fight in a sense.
Yeah, I was waiting to. Everybody
What's up
wants
with
to
the
see a
generals?
battle.
His generals was coming through sick too. We didn't get to see them do nothing.
Yeah, it was mainly the pawns.
Exactly, which was strategically sound on his.
Oh, he was. Remember when he had them, he made them pile over each other. You know what I mean? But then, from what I'm hearing, Bran, kind of him being a green seer, he can't change the future, but he can guide things along.
He's manipulating it.
So yeah, he like when he went into the crows and went to the Night King. When the Night King saw that, he kind of pushed him into action because he was like, okay, this dude, I need you to move along, bro. So remember why after he saw the crows, that's when he did that, and then they start piling over the thing. So you know what I mean? So I really didn't have a problem with it. You know what I mean? Even though, I could have done with more episodes, but I thought
it gave you what you wanted.
I felt like they closed everything out the way it needed to be.
I got you, man.
I
particularly.
would have loved to see John and the Night King go at. I thought they was gonna go at it when he was coming at him.
I mean, but you see,
I thought they was gonna go at it.
Even though you know what I'm saying, I'm ranting about that, but that's not even the big issue I had with the season. It's more or less the build-up of characters you had over a decade, and they almost a Marvel, almost a decade to like destroy their build-up. Yeah. Like I said, you said Daenerys. Okay, there's Daenerys, the whole Night King, Jaime.
Well,
Jaime fucking Lannister. This is how this is gonna happen.
They should have had 2 more seasons. Then.
Come on, dude. No, they didn't even have to have that, dude. I think they could have. If they would have went the whole 10 episode route, it would have worked. You already took 2 years to do this, so what's 4 more episodes? You know what I'm saying? It could have worked. They could have went out on a bang. You know what I'm saying? They could have, you know what I'm saying? D&D could have went out on a bang. But check this also. When I started noticing cracks in the writing was when they ran out of story from the books.
So.
And I think that's the reason why eventually it was going off the rail little by little, and they finally just derailed it in the 8th season because they couldn't carry it. Dude, it's like we was talking about earlier off camera before we started recording about Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. You know what I'm saying? The way their creativity formed the whole empire. You can't, if anybody else would have, been thrown into that mix early, you wouldn't have the Marvel where we at right now.
Yeah.
And I think that's the same situation with the Game of Thrones TV show without RR's,
J.R. Martin.
Yeah, J.R. Martin's work. It's kind of like, where do we can't think like him. You know what I'm saying? There's no way we're going to be in that same wavelength.
Well, what they should have did then is the dude I guarantee he got notes and everything of how he got everything diagrammed. He just need to format it. So what you should have did was sat down with him.
But he did. He did. He sat down with those two dudes.
Apparently they didn't listen. Well, this the direction he going.
You know what you about to say? They didn't listen.
Or they didn't listen. So you know what I mean.
So I mean that's my only really gripe with season 8, dude. But that being aside,
what's
I'm digging the Arya storyline.
Oh yeah, I like that.
You know what I'm saying? I mean that's cool. That's cool.
That fits her.
It fits her.
Explorer.
But just imagine that 4 more episodes. I mean, whew. There's a lot you could have did. Went somewhere with that.
Yeah.
So I'm satisfied with the Arya, story arc. Yeah. What about your girl Sansa? Eventually becoming queen of the North.
Yeah, the North. I'm feeling that. I feel like they built her up to that. She another one that went through some things. Thank God she didn't have no Targaryen blood in her.
For real, right?
Yeah, she was snapped too. You know what I mean?
You gotta give a shout out to your boy Theon.
Yeah, Theon went out like
a G.
See, and Bran knew he was gonna die, but that's why he gave him that.
Dude, okay. That's one character story arc that came to a completion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That man, like you said, he went out, you know what I'm saying, like a G.
Sajar redeemed himself too.
Yeah. Too bad he had to go. But it is what it is. The little bear.
Yeah.
She went out, defending Winterfell.
Oh yeah, she went out she took out a giant. She was sick with it. I was like, little woman ain't no joke.
Man.
Yeah, but yeah, it was good, man. You know what I mean? I felt like all things aside, it was still solid. Could have been better. Like anything else, you can make it better. But from what they gave us, I had no problem with it.
Did you have a problem with them killing Dany?
Nah, I knew she had to go after that. I knew she had to go. She was on the list after that. She wasn't cool no more with me after that. I was like, man, forget her.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Forget that. I'm sorry. It's no, you ain't the same Dany now. Yeah, she was on some Cersei level. I felt like she brought herself down to Cersei level once she did that. Maybe worse than Cersei.
I hear you. No, I got really no comments on that. I mean, like I said, it wrote itself out at, I saw what the script was technically in my head at one point. I was like, okay, Dany's gonna die. Right. And Jon's gonna be the one to kill her.
Now, okay, I will say one thing negative. I didn't like the way they kind of made Tyrion look the last couple of seasons. You know what I mean? Because just the way he's built himself up, he's one of the smartest and most cunning characters in there. In the last couple of seasons, they took a little bit of that away from him, I felt.
I got you.
But other than that.
But this season, you got classic Tyrion, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Especially the last episode. End, you got classic Tyrion again.
The way he brought it together. You know what I mean? And I had no problem with Bran. I felt like that was the right pick. You know what I mean?
What about the death of your boy Jaime fucking Lannister?
Yeah.
And Cersei. Man. I didn't like that. See, that was another anticlimactic